Diffic window. Oh wait, I've got it open in the background, don't I? Diffic window. Oh wait, I've got it open. Yeah, that's gonna loop. Okay, there we go. Oh, the buttons I'm typing in Discord are doing something in the game in the background. I was like, what is it making noise for? Yeah, it's doing some shit in the game in the background, huh? Oh, let me just check my audio levels here. That looks good to me. I forgot I even have a heal pot when I played this last. Hi, Turtle. It's really only 2.5 minutes early. I mean, I guess I kind of started 3 minutes early, but I didn't paste things until... Hi, Van! I'm gonna restart, because I think while I was typing stuff in Discord and setting up the stream, I think my key presses were doing stuff in this game. Okay, no, I guess I'm still in the main area. Oh. I can just choose what to start with? That's fun. Oh, no I can't. Oh, yes I can. That's fun. This is, what is this fucking called? Orbital Bullet. And I think you can probably grasp the core gimmick of this roguelite basically immediately. And then I think I can't grasp what button. Okay, yes. Okay, I remember buttons. I probably should have looked at the buttons real quick. It is a pretty neat game. It is also pretty basic. But I was surprised by how much I just enjoyed it. Even like without the gimmick, it's pretty good. It's very basic, so I figured it'd be a good first one. But yeah, every floor of this is just like a... It's just a big old circle. And different things interact with that in different ways. Like my sniper goes basically all the way around. As you can see the targeting laser here. It doesn't hit me though. But it's just like, it helps keep... At first, when I first saw this game, I was kind of like, this is a sort of meaningless gimmick. Like, it's not fundamentally that different, right? But, I mean, they do some fun stuff with it. Like this shield guy, who you can hit from behind really easily if you exploit the level's circle business. But also, like, it ends up being, like, useful. Like, I can see the whole level from right where I am, and that helps me plan out what I want to do better in some fun and interesting ways. Okay. I don't know what the icons mean, honestly. And also, like, stuff like this, the longer you fire this gun, the more upwards it shoots. Which means if something is, like, above you, you want to do that, and it, like, shoots up in a spiral, which is really neat. And wouldn't really work in another game. Like, I think this game is a long way to go. Certainly to, like, really be a full game, but, it's neat. Oh, hell yes. I will use laser boots. Now when I double jump, it does that, and it's cool. Hi, D-friend. What the? But yeah, this one, of the ones I'm showing, is kind of the most basic. Oh, I cleared the floor. When you clear the floor, you just hit both shoulder buttons, and you do that fun animation where you just kind of, like, fly around, and then go, like, just shoot up through the ceiling. Oh, and you can just Goomba Stomp by default, Which is why laser boots are so good and fun, because you Goomba stomp and then you laser boot, and then you Goomba stomp. Hi, Show. Oh yeah, and I kind of like this upgrade system, where like there's an upgrade path, but you choose each level of it too, and it's random. It's fun. I mean, I'm just gonna obviously make my laser boots better. Just in time. I don't know what the icons mean, but it's yellow colored, so I assume that that means it's better than not yellow colored. And see, if I fire the other way, the bullet goes all the way around. It's just, I really like that. They're gonna need to add a lot more gimmicks to this game to keep it, like, unique, but I enjoy it right now. It just feels good. If this were just like a 2D game, I would probably still like it a decent amount. Is also a key component here. This is Orbital Bullet. I figured I'd start with one that's simple to explain since people would be filtering in. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. I can just destroy shit now? I can just destroy shit now. Okay. There are predictably a lot of roguelites in this batch of demos. And most of them don't really have any reason to be doing anything, but this one's pretty good. Here's a 360 laser, which is a lot like the sniper rifle, honestly. Oh yeah, and in the background that thing keeps coming up, so I need to dodge that, or jump over it. Oh, right, jump to next sector. And here's the shopkeep, who mostly sells me guns that don't seem to be good, so I don't really know why you'd buy them, but hey. Wow. Why am I not doing damage to this man? Whatever, I'll just Goomba stomp him, I guess. Huh. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. I think I'm supposed to be able to hit him. I also don't think I'm gonna make it to the boss quite. Maybe I will. But I don't think I'm gonna beat the boss. Well, okay, I'll give it a shot. I have 15 health. I don't think I can get hit once. I mean, none of my guns seem to be hitting those shield guys suddenly, and I don't know why that would be. Yep. Bonk. Oh well, that's at the level. The demo ends there, so. I picked this one first, because it was a short one. So, we'll switch to something. It just like it feels good. I like that one. I don't have tons to say about it. It just feels good. Let's do Rift Breaker. I made a short list of like things I could stream well, so. I love to curve bullets. Yeah, I mean, this is a world where I guess all the bullets curve, so the the wanted equivalent in that world would be a place where they learn to fire bullets straight. Let me wait. Why are you not letting me edit this? What? Oh, you have to double click. I know that. Now it should work? Question mark. It is not working? Question mark. There we go. Clearly I just had to alt-tab twice. Well, this is sexy. There's a sexy girl, I guess. I don't want to get kicked off Twitch, Dijon. This is a stream for children. Also, I didn't download it. So this is Riftbreaker, which I really... A lot of the games that I like from this are sort of hitting this sweet spot for me of like, I'm doing one action-y task and one strategy task, and they collide. Like, several of... like, I would say like half of the demos I like are doing something like that, where it's like I'm using two different parts of my brain that happen to be accomplishing like two related tasks. In this case, it is a little rough on the loads. I remember that, but once it should run right once we're actually in game.
Rift jump successful.
Hi, Heelys.
Sensors online.
This
Weapons
is
activated. We're ready to go.
Down a bit, actually. That's loud.
Riftbreaker Novak, please report.
Unfortunately, this one only has a
rift jump
tutorial.
Successful.
Although it's a pretty long
Roger
tutorial
that.
with some actual
Begin
gameplay in it.
field-based setup.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct.
So
my
this
armor
is
destroyed.
simultaneously a sort of base building RTS, tower
We don't
defensey
have
thing,
enough carbonium to build
and
an HQ.
you're a
Let's
giant
scout for
robot that
deposit
shoots
and
aliens.
set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us. Okay, move on to the deposit and start drilling.
We've gathered enough resources to construct
Let's
a
see.
headquarters
So
building.
I just gathered, so you can manually gather the resources,
Let's
but
place
obviously
it
you
close
want
to a
not do
carbonium
that.
deposit. This will help us
Okay,
speed
what are
up
my
resource
buttons here?
production.
Ah, there we go. Nope, I want dig, right? Oh, right, I need to make a headquarters before anything. Yes.
HQ construction in progress. Sometimes I wish we could fast forward this part of the simulation.
Captain
How
Novak,
come I can't attack?
let me
Oh, because I'm
remind
still in
you,
build mode.
even though this
It
is
does take
a
a second to get
simulated
used to the
training
controls.
exercise, you
I
are
think they work
expected
pretty
to
well once you're
perform
used to
as
them.
if it was your real mission on Galatea 37.
We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
They like to attack with that.
Yes, we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Here we go. Carbonium factor. Oh, you know what? I think I played this with mouse and keyboard before. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, this feels better. Now I know. I was like, why don't I remember any of these controls? It's because I did it with mouse and keyboard. This is much better as a mouse and keyboard game.
Our base will require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants.
I mean,
turbines,
yeah, I
and
basically am
carbonium
playing
power
better
plants.
versions of that game. I mean, not as
Wind
good
turbines are
versions of
less
that game.
effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective,
Okay,
but
now I
they use
need
up the
to,
deposits that they are placed on.
In the
Alright, I
beginning,
bound it to
it's
that.
best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible.
Wait. I want a carbonium power plant, right? Yes, but I don't have enough carbonium for it. I think I might have built out of order here. There we go. So yeah, these use your minerals here and create
Not enough carbonium.
energy, and these just mine the minerals for you. I am a person piloting a robot who creates robots, but I'm also in a simulation in this tutorial. It's not really relevant that I'm in a simulation, but I am. These mushrooms out the way. They clearly changed the name from steel to carbonium, I think. Or no, the other thing, ironium. Ironium is
Let's
still
set up
called
some walls
steel in
and
a
sentinel
couple
towers.
places
Focus our defenses on the western
in
direction.
this demo, which is kind
We
of
never
confusing.
changed the beginning of this exercise.
Captain Novak, we all know your renowned scientific background, but your combat performance in the previous simulation was far from spectacular.
Slaughtering indigenous creatures was never my area of
Slaughtering
expertise.
indigenous creatures is
Since you've
literally what
already
you're
done
having.
this a couple of times, we've introduced some new additions to this course. We'll see what your area of expertise really is.
Also, hi, Shell. Sorry, I think I missed you coming in while I was doing thing. Switching game. And yeah, I think this is... I haven't played Factorio, but I think this is sort of an action-y... a more action-y Factorio. Oh, I might want to make some energy connectors so these things have power, huh? Actually, you know what? Oh, actually, hold on. Here's one thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna look up how to open my thing properly, because I am not doing it right. Ah, why is manufacturing crafting inventory? Oh, left control is build mode? That's probably not great. Did I rebind that? Yes, I did. I bound it to F. Okay. Ah, there we go. Now I just go into the right place at the right time. Yeah, yeah. Caw, 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 caw. Factorio, I think I would like Factorio, but not enough to like... I would want to play it a lot more than I would like it. Basically. That's the long and short of it. How many do I need? Oh, I need more. Damn, they really want me to build a wall here, huh? Like a real one. Oh yeah, they want me to build enough that I need to
I
build...
don't have enough AI cores to support any more defensive towers.
This might have co-op built in? I'm not sure. I believe it has some sort of multiplayer, but not in the demo, obviously.
Remember to build more power plants before you do that. AI hubs consume a lot
Wait,
of energy.
did I... Oh no, those are both mining. Okay. Good. I'm gonna build an energy storage too, as long as I'm here.
Not enough carbonium.
So I just built an AI core, which allows me to make more turrets. It's basically just a cap on the number of turrets you can have, is you need to build more of these buildings. And power them with more energy. And I'm building an energy storage, which is just a battery. Is that enough? Not quite. I need 4 more walls. There we go.
These basic defenses
And I'm gonna
should
put
give us a
this
bit
thing
of
down
security,
here.
But we should try to surround our entire
Which is a
base
door
with
that lets me
walls and
go
defensive
through the wall.
towers.
Which is nice. I have 3 different weapons on each arm, by the way. I've got my sword, a shield, and a slow chargey laser. And all of those have infinite ammo. And then I've got limited ammo ones. I've got that. I've got a missile launcher that can charge up. And I've got a flamethrower. And those have limited ammo, but you can recharge it later. Oh, attack incoming. Okay.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. Prepare to fight.
We're ready for them, Mr. Riggs. Remember
Shell, to
use
be clear,
repeat
I'm
hits if
kind of too
necessary.
dumb to play them. Some of them. I did Space Chem for a while. I really like the environmental effects in this, though. That's very good to me. And it's, like, useful. Like, if there's stuff to set on fire, it is actually a useful thing to
I'm not
have.
detecting any more hostile creatures in the base's vicinity.
Well done, Captain Novak. The purpose of this training exercise is to prepare you for intense combat situations. This simulation is based on our long-distance scans of Galatea 37. They may or may not be accurate. You will be alone out there.
I'm gonna
There will be no
box this
communication
in.
back home until you can stabilize a rift portal back to Earth. You will have to rely only on your skills and your mecha suit.
Oh, is there a limit to how far I can build? 'Cause
Mr.
that's
Riggs is the
interesting.
only companion that I need. We can handle the unknown. Just let us do our job.
Let's get some redundancy in here. Oops, I fucked up.
Ashley, we should further secure and expand our base. You can
Wait,
build
why aren't
more
you connecting-
defenses, or go out and clear out hostile creatures'
Why don't you
nests
connect?
to prevent further attacks.
That seems weird
We
to
didn't
me.
have any time to study the creatures that are attacking us. The only thing we can do right now is to fight them or strengthen our defenses. We'll need a steel factory to
Yeah,
build
they're
more
literally
towers.
just
We'll have to
programming,
find
not
an
even,
ore
like,
deposit
pretend
to build
programming.
one.
Let me build an exit here. Doesn't let me through till it's halfway built, apparently. There you go. Okay, now it's sending me out on a little quest to get me used to the battle part of the
This
game.
looks like a hive of some sort. Let's look inside to see if it's occupied.
Ashley, I strongly advise you to construct an armor. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits, as well as other usable items.
Okay.
And it will produce more ammunition.
So I
for your
think in the
guns.
final game, destroying
Yes,
these things
that
will
is an
get you,
important
like,
building.
things that actually improve you long term. And this is
Cleared
just
out
sort of
this
an
nest.
objective that
This
you
will
can't
decrease
not
the
do.
strength of their attacks.
Let's gather all the research samples and rare resources that were in this nest. We can study them later and use them to craft better equipment.
Let me set up a power plant too. And actually another battery. And then an armory. Armory, 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 armory. Oh, it's here. Armory. So armories give me access to more stuff, but they also make it so my ammo actually refills. Which, as far as I can tell, is the main reason they're important in this one. In the demo, I mean to
Armory
say.
construction finished. We can now use it to craft new items. It will also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
Sometimes dragging these walls does not quite work right, and I can't tell how much that jankiness is the demo and
enough
how much of it is
carbonium.
me, like, not understanding. how the demo wants me to do things. Oop, I am running low on power. Hold on.
Base is under attack.
Okay, I guess it's not under attack, actually. I need to rely on solar power, obviously. I'm just building a massive solar farm.
Not enough carbonium.
There. That should maybe put me in the positive? Question mark? It did. So those only run during the day and when it's not cloudy, so it's not perfect. But you can store it. And there's also wind power, which I'll probably build a couple of. And let me go over here. Oh, I can't go over this way. Fine. I'll just destroy everything. It is kind of funny to me that the scientist here is like, I don't want to destroy creatures, but also, I guess it's cool to just burn a whole forest down. It is like a whole planet worth. Like, there's a lot of nature. We can destroy a bit of it. That's probably fine. It's fine to do this. I think it's probably fine to do
More than a
this.
single species of creatures around this
My
nest.
suspicion is they're actually
We should be
setting up
careful.
some sort of like, actually it's bad to do this. You were doing bad things and now you have to fix it, but you still fight aliens while fixing it. Scenario. Jeez, there's a lot of dudes. A lot of friends we're making. So many friends. No, this is still the simulation. The tutorial is entirely a simulation. That they have made indistinguishable from not simulation. I think it's just a cute way to say you are playing the demo and we're acknowledging that. Or possibly in the full game, you are playing the tutorial and we're acknowledging that.
It destroyed the nest. Even though there were multiple species of creatures around it, they appeared as if all of them were working together against us.
I wonder if that's just a part of the simulation, or if the Galatian creatures are really going to be that smart. That would make studying them much more interesting.
And much more dangerous.
What's this?
This shouldn't be here. It's an error in the simulation's construct.
I don't understand what this bit is about. It's just like there's an error in the simulation. I guess they're just reminding me it's a simulation?
37 and other known planets that share similar properties.
It's just an excuse to
Gathering all of
expose
this
it.
data has taken many years, and we were only able to scan a small fraction of the planet.
I believe Factorio.
It's
I have not
enough to
played.
know that
I've
it's
only
alive
seen some
there.
of Factorio, but I
can't
believe
wait
it is
to meet the
explicitly
Galactic.
like
Everything is going to be
you get on this
and we're
pristine
going to
planet and you
study it
completely
explore.
fuck it up in the name of capitalism, and that's terrible.
Let's not get dramatic, Mr. Riggs. A 5 meters tall mech suit with miniguns and power blades should be enough to fend off a few hungry creatures. It looks like we've cleared them out. Let's hope this will give us some time
So
to
now
build
I'm
up our
getting
base.
steel. I mean ironium.
Threat neutralized. I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
This looks like a large deposit of ore. Build a steel factory in this area and power it with a carbonium power plant.
Oops, steel. Yeah, see, he said steel
Carbonium
factory.
storage is full.
Which
we
is
should
not-
construct more storage buildings. Base is under attack.
Oh. Is it? I'm gonna
One
have
of
to
our
learn.
walls has been destroyed.
Well, this is bad news. They're destroying my
Base is under
everything.
attack.
What? Why? What? Why are you here? I guess that's what I get for not being here at night, huh? Yikes. Just have to fix that up. Probably should have put, like, things here, right? Like guns? Like sentry guns? I kind of forgot that that's the thing I was supposed to do. Oopsie. Whoopsie. It's probably fine now. It's fine. I bet there's a bunch of enemies attacking this thing now, right? Oh no, it's just not powered. Let's build a power plant, which will magically transmit its power to my power reserves that are
Okay,
just
Mr.
around
Riggs,
somewhere.
we've got steel production up and running.
Ashley, I would strongly advise you to place a rift portal near this factory. This way, we can quickly get back to this location if it comes under threat. It would also be advised
I'm building
to
some
place
storage stuff so
additional
I can
sentinel
hold
towers
some
to defend
more
this outpost.
resources in general.
Remember to connect the towers to the power grid using energy connectors.
Are any of these unpowered? I don't think you even need to be powered, actually. You're just a storage shed. Let's put another one of these and another one of these. And a little bit of that. And give me some of these. And soon we'll have a whole base set up. Oops. Well, I built that outside the wall, but that's probably fine. It's probably fine to do that. That's probably no big deal, too. I wouldn't worry about that big meteor. I actually don't know what they're about. I think it means there's a big
Enough AI
boss.
cores. Sentinel towers are ready. They should be able to fend off small groups of attackers. Not enough carbonium.
There we go. And one,
Not enough carbonium.
Oop, not enough carbonium. Oh, I'm not generating enough power in the nighttime. Okay. Even in the daytime, it's actually a very dire situation. It's time for some more solar power.
Not enough carbonium.
I really like how the solar panels work. I like the whole managing your energy stuff. It's really fun to have, like, you know, because it really does go up and down a ton depending on if you're using solar or wind or what. Like, it's very fun to me to manage that moment to moment. Good job. You saved everything. Oh, I'm supposed to build a rift portal here, right.
Select any of the available
So now
rift
you can warp
portals
to a rift.
instantly
You can warp
teleport
back to
that
your headquarters
location.
or to a rift portal
Traveling through
anytime.
rifts is almost instant
Which is probably
and
something I
doesn't
should have done
consume any
previously,
resources.
but I forgot you could do that. I also did not leave myself enough room to mine there, so that's fine.
I'm detecting hostile creatures heading towards our new mining outpost.
They're not going to give us a break, are they?
That's not the right reading for that word line, but that's fine.
Ashley, we've defended the mining base.
We did it.
But
Success.
I'm sensing another attack heading towards our headquarters. We should return there
You're not
quickly.
powered?
The
Oh,
HQ
maybe I just
has a
don't have
permanent
enough
rift
power.
portal. We can rift jump to its location at any moment. Let's go.
I have these little hotkeys down here too, which the only one I'm really mostly using is the radar, but I can lay down mines. I think emergency explosion is kill yourself, but blow shit up also. Which is nice, I suppose. Damn, I need to make more carbonium mining places. But you need carbonium to get carbonium, man. That's the way it is in this bitch of a world.
Not enough carbonium.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I do not think I did any of this in the right order, and I have no sentry guns backing me up here, which is probably bad.
Base under attack. Air humidity is rising. It's going to rain in a moment. Warning! I'm detecting a huge swarm of enemy creatures heading towards our base. It's showing up on my seismic detectors. It's much bigger than anything we've seen before.
We don't have much time. We have to set up as many defensive towers as we can.
I
Also
might.
remember to
I
build
think
up
I might
more
actually
walls
fail
and lay
this.
all
I
the
didn't
mines
last
that we
time, but
can.
I didn't really set this
It's
up
raining.
proper.
It will decrease the output from solar panels until it stops.
Those are wind farms, which do pretty obvious things, I think. The way they work is presumably self-evident. I like that you don't have to like be finicky about the placement of these. It just needs to touch like one square of the carbonium deposit ore stuff to do any mining. I should really have built more wall here, huh?
Not enough carbonium. Not enough carbonium.
Wait, why am I bothering with that? Do this. I can just do this.
Not enough carbonium.
There's never enough carbonium with you. God. Cannot reach out right now because I have to make up some lost time here.
The rain is over.
They very
Turns out
rapidly
that some
clicking.
things are not as different as back on Earth.
Some things are not as different as back on Earth. What? Oh, I've got 3 minutes preparing for an attack. I didn't even realize.
This attack is going to be much bigger than anything that we've seen before.
We still have some time, Mr. Riggs. We can set up multiple layers of walls around our base and place as many defensive towers as we can. You can also use your drill to excavate additional resources if our factories are producing them too slow.
Captain Novak, you're not the only candidate for the mission to Galatea 37. You'd better up those combat statistics if you want to qualify for that jump. We're investing too many resources into this mission just to send a scientist that's going to be eaten by a pack of angry animals. Show us that you can survive out there.
God.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Boots. Boots.
The wind is picking up speed. Loose objects are starting to fly.
Good thing I built wind farms. There we go. And I don't really believe you that the wind is doing things, because it doesn't really look like that is
at an
happening.
exceptional high.
There you
Wind
go.
turbine efficiency is at maximum.
Oh, but it makes the solar power panel shut down, so that's actually not great for me. Because I have a lot of those currently.
Not enough carbonium.
But that should be enough. Oops, I put it inside the wall. Can I cancel that? I can, it just takes a moment. I gotta get these numbers up. These are pretty rookie numbers. Oh, something doesn't have power up there.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I probably overbuilt on the steel mining things, huh? That's probably correct.
The wind is calming down. Wind turbine power output is coming back to normal.
I don't like that, because I don't have sun, because it's nighttime, and I don't have any stored power. And they're coming in like 30 seconds. Oh god. I'm in trouble. I'm in big danger. I don't really think I can do anything about my energy shortage right now.
Shields enabled. Maximizing power output.
Because I don't have any place that I
This
can
is
put
it, Mr.
more
Riggs. Ready your guns. Let's show them what we
carbonium
can
shit.
do.
I'll just have to build this.
Not enough carbonium.
And hope that somehow this is enough once they finish building.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI cores.
I don't think we're gonna do very well on this one.
Base is under attack.
Yep, that's not good. It's going poorly.
Base is under attack.
It's going real poorly.
Wall destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Oh boy.
Tower has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
Just gonna mow through these dudes over here and hope that things are going okay elsewhere. It all went good. Everything turned out for the best.
We've defeated the first attack wave.
Everything is
Quickly,
fine.
Repair whatever you can.
It went
There
good.
should be more of them coming.
There weren't any big problems,
attack
I
was
would
a lot
say,
stronger.
overall.
I don't know if we can hold out much
I would say
longer.
we definitely learned
Wild
some
animals
things from
don't
our
behave
first
like that.
launch that we're going
They
to
shouldn't
take,
act like a
take
sentient
lessons
army.
from that going forward.
You will be going to an alien planet full of unknown life forms.
It was
Do
solid
not
work.
assume that you know what kind of dangers might be lurking there. Your primary objective is to survive. If something is trying to kill you, it doesn't matter if it's sentient or not. Adapt or
It
die.
matters a bit.
Warning. More enemies
For several
are heading
reasons,
towards
but
our
hey.
base.
Things are escalating quickly. We have to gear up before the second wave hits our walls. Let's show them who they're dealing with.
Oh, I should repair these. Come on. Come up, son. I know you're there.
Not enough carbonium.
I'm building up preparation for the sun that will come up any moment now. And then all of these will unfurl and all of my materials shortages problems will be solved. You know, Boots, I've been playing Sanctum 2 recently. I am supposed to make multiple layers of walls, but frankly I don't, like, have the resources or time because I'm behind. I don't think it matters. I think I lose the next fight no matter what. It's the secret. I guess I could lay down a bunch of mines. Just lay these all down. I actually don't like laying down mines. I hope there are options. I know you can change your loadout with different like research points and whatever in the final game. And I hope there are options to not deal with mines, because I have never liked dealing with mines in any game. It is a specific type of micromanagement I find not fun. For reasons I'm not sure I can define why that's not fun, but managing these resources are. But that's just how it is.
Not enough carbonium. Warning! More enemies are heading towards our base. Threat level maximum.
I'm disabling all secondary systems and diverting all power to your guns. It's either us or them.
More storage facilities.
I don't think I do need more storage facilities. That's not correct. Let's see, is there anything else I can do to get ready? Probably not meaningfully so.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs. Base is under attack.
Oh boy, it's not liking this. With the streaming, there's a lot of slowdown. Emergency explosion! Oh, that's all that it does? That's not very interesting. It's a tiny little thing.
Base is under attack. Wall destroyed. Base is under attack. There is a breach in our walls.
Is there? Guys, can someone help me find out where the breach is?
We're pulling you out, Captain Novak.
I
We're
can't
meant
find
to
it.
survive this final attack wave. It should serve as a reminder that you should never underestimate the threat that you may be dealing with. Even if you think you
But yeah,
are
what I found when I revisited Sanctum 2 is that it's a very fun game, and all of the challenge options to make it more fun and interesting are really, really shitty when you're playing solo. And I got frustrated, and I don't know if I'll keep playing it. Over there. Oh, I should have noticed. Alright. Enough of that game. So I really like that one. It, like I said, it very much scratches my itch of like, I want to build a base that gets gradually more complicated. And like, there's just something very satisfying about like doing some of it yourself. I've been playing Sanctum 2 because I've been wanting to get that. But Sanctum 2 only goes so far before it's like, I don't have anything left to do in this game that is fun to do alone, and I play this game as a chill-out game, so I don't really want to try and organize some sort of co-op thing. But now, we get to the real shit. This is my favorite demo from the whole Steam Festival. And some of you saw it already. But some of you have not. I still have it captured? No, I guess I don't. Are you loading up? Are you, though? There we go. Captured? Captured. There it is. So this is Shady Knight. It's pretty short. I will go through the tutorial first, and there will be a point where those of you who didn't see this already will come to understand why I like this game so much. But at that point will probably be after, as soon as I exit the tutorial. So yeah, it's a first-person platformer of sorts. If you fall in the water, it's no big deal. Moving around feels pretty damn solid. I have rebound the controls. You can grab the ring, and then you're just like on it till you jump off. The slide is actually the only thing about this game that I find finicky. If I like am walking this way and then I go forward and I hit slide at like the wrong time, I do like a weird little that. And like sometimes that happens. I've gotten used to how to make that not happen, but it's the one part, every other part of this movement feels so good. Like for instance, instead of like grabbing onto a chain and moving up and down it, you just hold jump and then you just move wherever you're looking. And then when you let go of jump, you'll just jump off, which is like a really simple way to, and it's simpler than most games to do that action, and yet it gives me way more control over it than most games. And another thing, if you've ever played a first-person game with like parkour, one of the most annoying things is you jump and you automatically like grab on, and you're like, there's an enemy there, and you're like shooting at them, and then it's like, nope, actually you're grabbing onto this. But in this one, you actually have to hit jump again to grab something, and I don't know why no one has ever done that before, because it's objectively the correct thing to do. Because you have full control over whether you mantle or not, and it's not complicated or hard to do in any way. Prove that you are still deadly even without a weapon. So the movement is great. And if any of you have ever played or seen Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, this has the kick from that, which is also great. You can kick, you can slide kick, which will also slow down time while you aim it, which is fantastic. Kick a door into a bug. So yeah, you can also pick up all of these things, which is why they were shaded red before, and then you can charge the throw, which is a very handy way to do. Oh, that jar is supposed to explode, but I guess I didn't do it quite right. Nailed it. And if you do a jump kick, it actually does damage. The other kicks don't do damage directly, but the jump kick does a little bit. But the kick will do damage if you kick them into shit, or off of shit, or into spikes. And at this point, I was thinking like, oh, this game is Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. I get it. It's cool that someone's finally making that again, with like a very environmental-based action game. I didn't made, but I've seen it played. Oh no, I played a demo of it, and I liked it, but I wasn't really a PC gamer, I think, at the time, so I didn't. Also, hi, Maid. Your fists are not a deadly weapon, Turtle, but maybe your feet are. Press E to dash. So, another thing that maybe you've gotten annoyed by in an action game is like, oh, I want to pick that thing up. Better walk over to it and be like, okay, I'm looking at it just right, and now it'll let me pick it up. Nope, fuck that. Fuck yes. Again, this is just so much cooler and better feeling than all the other options. Why does nobody do this? They aren't cool like Shady Knight. So the sword has a bunch of moves. It's got you can charge up the slash. If you jump and do it, you get a little this. It's just like a little bit of effect in front of it. You can also throw it if you throw it while you dash. And actually, it's not just an easier way to pick up weapons. Also a good way to actually move around. Oh, and these things are definitely placeholder, but they're just bouncing things. Oh yeah, and it can block. Blocking will knock the sword out of your hand if you block I think almost anything. Maybe some light attacks won't do that. But I think most blocked attacks will knock the sword out of your hand. But you can only take like 2 hits, so that's still pretty useful. So that's the tutorial. It's effectively all the basics. And now you're going to understand. There's going to be a thing in the top left corner that's going to help you understand why I like this game so much. It's a stylish action game. It's been a bit since I did this. It might be a little rusty. But the shit you can do with just the basic actions this game gives you is the coolest shit in the world. Oh, I wanted to kick him through the wood. Oh, I can't kick while I'm charging. I actually didn't know that. Oh shit, I died. That was interesting. I feel like the barrel just sort of rolled over on top of him. Get out of here. It just feels so good to do everything in this game, and the way that it all changed together. It's really perfect. And it's probably got one of the more limited movesets, I would say, in some ways, for stylish action game, but like, the way that you just, everything is kind of very modular makes that not matter so much. Oops! That can happen. It's fine. No big deal. I'm still triple S. Double S. I have not gotten a triple S. I don't know if it's possible. Tuttle would never do a bit. He would never ever do that to any of you. Maid, on the other hand, would do a bit anytime. At the drop of a hat, he'd tell you something crazy like, oh, this character's based on a prototype, whatever. And it's like, you just believe it. Like a fool. So yeah, that's just telling you, if you've never somehow, if for some reason you haven't played a stylish action game before, it informs you that you get style rank by doing a variety of moves. Okay. Ah, fuck, I didn't grab it. I do think they should make it a little bit easier to grab the weapons out of the air. It feels somewhat finicky, and I wonder if I'm doing it wrong in some way. Sometimes I just can't do it till I actually follow the ground. Oh yeah, if you slide and then jump, you just go far. I also just like punched my microphone out of excitement. By which I mean I punched my microphone because I was itching the back of my neck and then I slammed it. But let's pretend I just got so pumped. Let's pretend. And if I go over here, I get to a little secret. Which is, to me, when I realized that there was another weapon, was when I was 100% sold on this game. Because A, this means that they can really vary up the gameplay however they feel like. And just like give you new weapons to play with. And B, The bow kicks so much fucking ass. And I love it so much. The bow has 3 moves. It's got a normal shot, which you can pull back. It's got a jump shot, which, if you do it from high enough or after doing something else, will slow down time, so you can aim and be a cool, awesome person. And I can't really do it right here. I'll do it in a second. If you slide and shoot, you'll do a quick triple shot. I'm going to play 3 or 4 more demos. How many demos are there in the festival? Like 1 billion. But I think Rift Breakers might honestly be the longest one. Like, I'm more than halfway done with this demo. Okay, technically Touch Type Tail is probably the longest demo, but I'm not going to be showing it all. I'll probably just show off a level because I think it's neat. I'm doing poorly here. That was very bad. Oh, where'd the sword go? Oh god. Here. So you might not have seen what I did there, but when I block, the sword gets knocked out of my hand. Which means I can jump and kick it. Which is extremely good. And I just really like... I think there's been some games that have tried to like... I really like how the ranking system... It's basically just purely based on time and moves, which means that you're really incentivized to learn to move quickly through the levels too. Which is good, because like, the combats themselves are also kind of part of the... Here, hold on. Okay, you're just gonna shoot that barrel and then kill us both. That's fine. That's fine. Can I kick this? I can. Yep. Gotcha. Oh, and the sliding on these chains are all... Actually, let me show something off. That's fun. Bonk! The first time I did this several times. Before I realized that, like, oh, this really responds to how you swing on it. Oh, I missed. Whoops! Didn't see that. It's fine. No one saw it. Impossible to prove that anything happened. Oh. If you kick the barrels, usually you ricochet off them, but sometimes you don't. Hi, Sovereign. Hey friend, putting a several on a human isn't... Like, usually it's bad, but occasionally it's wanted, so I would assume that, like, sometimes it's fine. To do it on a dragon, too. Right? Boing! Come here, buddy. Oh, you're just gonna jump over like that? Come on. God, that's the coolest shit in the fucking world! I love it. What? Oh, you're gonna hit me, huh? That's just so fucking cool, and it feels good every time I do it. Super people did not make this. I don't think that the people who made this have made anything else, or at least not, like, that I know of. Not as a team. They have no previous credits. I haven't looked up, like, the individual devs or anything. But I think it's mostly just one person. I think I did look that up. That is the idea made. So that is the entirety of the demo. It's very short. I did go through and triple S all the levels, and it was really fun to do so. Fucking good. I mean, like, of course this is my favorite demo of the festival. A, it's something that demos really well, and B, it's tailored specifically to me. They might as well have called it Hi Frank. Like, but you can just play the games I'm showing. And now for something very different. This game has the presentation of a Flash game in almost every way it possibly could. But, God, I really fucking love playing it. Is it? There we go. This is touch type tail. Let's see, which level do I actually want to do? Probably not that one. Probably this one? I'm like, I don't want to do on the super hard mode. Oh no, not this one. That's normal. I'll do this one. On hard? That seems right to me. Actually, no, I'm going to do it on normal so it doesn't drag on too long. And also because, like, this game can require a lot of concentration and I don't want to lose at it. So this is the third level, so some things have already been introduced, so I'm just going to... So this is an RTS, top-down, 2D, but it's also a typing game. And that might not make sense, so I guess I'll just explain. So you'll see that there's, like, there's text over the various buildings, and I type the text to select that building. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second, lady. I'm describing it. And then, once I'm there, I can use text to interact with that. As if, for instance, to hire workers, I go to the main town, and then I type here to hire a worker, and then I type here to hire another worker, and then I type first to hire another one, and then I'm out of gold, so I can't hire more. And they're going to go collect gold, which means I need to go mine the gold. So I select the mine, and there's one button I hit that, like, speeds it up, which takes a bit. So, like, to mine, you really want to do it, like, a huge chunk at once, because it takes a while for the minecart to get up to speed. Naturally. And the short words here are worth 1 gold thing, and then the long words here are worth 2 gold things, and then the workers go and pick them up one at a time. And, it starts out, like, initially setting up your economy in a round seems to mostly be about typing, but at a certain point, it will become about typing and, like, strategy at the same time. So right now, actually, I'm going to... Oh, I can't. I shouldn't have built that building. I wasn't thinking. I also have magic spells. That's what the blue bar that's building up. That's like magic ink. I only have 1 though. It's just gold and it costs 3 and it gives me 10 gold. Which is enough to hire 1 worker. I'm not going to spend any more gold at the moment so that I can hire more workers. It's fucking, like, I know it looks like a goddamn Flash game, and, like, I actually want to show off. I didn't do it. I thought this level would have one, but it didn't. But, like, even right now, the cutscenes are voiced by the dev, and he does not have a professional grade microphone. So it sounds, I can't even make fake plosives. He has, like, terrible plosives, like the worst ever. And, like, he's not quite, like, giving this, like, he's not. It is extremely amateur. But he knows it's bad because, like, every cutscene actually has, like, text that stays at the top of the screen the whole time saying this is not final. But I actually, like, it's just so good to play, and you'll get a better glimpse of that as we go forward. So I built this place which makes pikemen. I don't think that's what they're called, but they're pikemen. They're the more defensive unit. But to actually start producing them, I need to do that, and to stop producing them, I type that. So you can start or stop producing them. Yeah. So now Crumple's gonna start attacking, so I should probably start doing stuff. I'm gonna build archers over here. Like, this actually, so Shady Knight was my favorite demo in that it's a game that just works really well as a demo. Like, if what I just played was the entirety of Shady Knight, I would want more, but also, like, I would like that. Whereas this, like, I really want more. This is probably the game I'm most looking forward to, honestly, because it just feels really good to play. And I'm actually wondering if I should have made a higher difficulty setting here. Because I'm realizing that, like, maybe you won't get to see some crazy shit. You'll notice down in the lower left, on, like, normal difficulty, I probably don't even need that. Actually, I can't really... I wanted to show you how moving units work, but I actually don't want to move any of those units because they're about to be attacked. So let me build some archers instead. Oh, and it's nighttime, so all my workers are done. I will have to rehire all the workers tomorrow, which also means that, like, the gold is not being collected, so your economy slows down at night. Oh, and your incentive to not mistype is that every time you mistype a letter, you lose some of your magic ink. So you lose your ability to cast spells. I'm a fast but very sloppy typer, especially when I'm talking. So I think in the final game, I just won't be casting many spells. Oh shoot, my pikemen are just getting destroyed. So you'll see how it says happy there at near my town? Those are my archers, and that's how I tell them to move. You type a letter to tell the units to move in that direction. And I may have just sent all of those pikemen to their deaths. Get out of there, get out of there! Okay, good. If they got engaged in combat there, they would probably have fucking died. But now we've got archers to back them up. The archers can just poke away at you if you don't, like, attack them. Oh, let me... Oh shoot, I don't have enough. I can only hire 2 workers. I overspent. I see, I did not do a good job. I was talking and explaining stuff so much that I didn't really do a good job setting up my economy here. I didn't leave myself enough money. So I will show you more finer troop movements once I have enough troops to move with. Which will take a bit, because I did fuck up my economy a little bit here. One thing like in general in RTS, you want to always be doing something, but since actually doing something takes, like, effort to do in this, because you're, like, actually typing letters, like, keeping an economy of your attention so that you always have something to do but not too much to do is actually really important, which is an interesting sort of layer of strategy to be added to the whole thing. Ugh, I might have to waste this whole day just, like, getting some of this gold out. Was there a chicken sound? There's a lot of sounds that indicate things, and I don't know what they all are. To be honest with you. I haven't figured out what every indication means yet. The boom boom means someone just got trained, though, I think. Or something. No, it must not mean that. I'm actually not sure what it means. Okay, yeah, I will have to play this a little slow, so apologies if... The thing about this level is you can play very defensively, and that's kind of the correct strategy until you gather enough forces. On the very, very hard difficulty, it's a scramble to get your stuff in the right place where you can just kind of be okay defensively, and then you have to, like, move out. One thing I really like about the difficulty levels in this game, every level has 5, and you can select them at any time. Well, starting a level, I mean. Not any time, I guess. And, like, easy, very easy, and normal are about what you'd expect. Hard is, like, actually pretty challenging, and then very hard is, like, and it explicitly says this, it's like, this is not really fair, and you'll probably have to find some weird trick to beat this level that's, like, unique to this level. And, like, I actually really like that, because, like, single-player RTS, it usually is about, like, finding a way to exploit the AI, so I like that he's sort of acknowledging that, being like, you're gonna have to really specifically do something here. Like, on this level, the answer I finally settled upon is, like, turtle really hard, but send one unit out, like 1 or 2 units out to the upper right, not to hold it, but just to distract them, and then, like, regroup, and then go back with a few more units to recapture the upper right. And like, it's pretty clear that's probably the intended quote-unquote way to do it. And it's like, that's not too dissimilar from how you might do it in a real game, I think. Capitalization is important. There actually is there's a couple accessibility options, which I can't do while the game is running. You can change the game language and typing language. You can make it lowercase only, and I don't really know how that works. But as it is now, you'll notice that lower and uppercase are actually key. You'll notice selecting any of the buildings, I have to start with an uppercase. Moving any of my troops, it's lowercase, so that's very important. It's how the game differentiates between the two. With doing any action in the minigame is also always starting with uppercase. Going to delete that. There we go, okay. Come on. Daytime so I can hire these people. With juice. With D-juice. Okay, I think today will be the day I move out. Once I hire some workers. I don't know if it's obvious, but it produces units automatically as long as I have the doors open, but it costs 20 gold every time it starts producing one. Although if I cancel, I get that gold back, which is nice. And there's a lot of, like, RTS level strategy, too, if that's not obvious. Like, if you flank enemies, that's good. For instance, this might actually happen right now. You'll notice that my archers are safely behind and not having to engage in melee, but now they are... Oh, well. For about half a second, they were flanked. And if they're flanked, it's really bad for archers, because... Like, if you don't flank archers, then they will kind of destroy you, but if you do flank archers, you will destroy them. Because they suck in melee. They do half as much damage, and they take... They have half as much health, and they do half as much damage. So, like, you'll fucking destroy them in melee if you manage to flank them and force them into melee. So, like, if you see a bunch of archers with some defensive units, you want to attack them from two different directions. If you see cavalry, you want to have some spearmen who just stay in place, because if spearmen are defending an area, they do more damage, and, like, horses that crash into cavalry take more damage. Cavalry are really good because, like, when you run at someone, you do more damage in the initial bit, based on, like, your velocity, it says, so I assume basically just, like, whether you're running at them or not. Let me start producing more. Okay, so once these people stop fighting here, and they kill this archer, I do have it on a pretty easy difficulty. So I can move all these troops at once. If I type unlock, they will all move to the right. Or, if you look at the lower right here, if I hold control, I have a fine selection. I can send all, half, or just one, and I can select the type. So for instance, if I type... oh wait, actually let me not do that. Get this archer here. If I type, move one archer, by hitting Control LO, and then I type unlock, I'll just have one archer move over to the right there, which is probably bad. And so now I'm going to say move half my pikemen over to the right. Or if I say move half of everything, it will move half my archers and half my pikemen. And there's a lot of, like, micro here as well, because for instance, if I sent them together, the pikemen move the slowest. If I move units with... Oh, I should do some mining. If I move units with pikemen, they will slow down so that the pikemen stay in front, which might be preferable because the pikemen have great defense. If I don't want that, like for instance if I have some horsemen that I want to move really fast, and then some pikemen to come up behind them, I have to select them each individually and send them. Which in some games might be kind of annoying, but in this game it's just like... It's a typing game. If you want to do a more complicated maneuver, you have to type better. Like, it really adds... The typing isn't just a gimmick, it's actually core to the concept. Oh, and I captured a farm, which is nice. I'm gonna go look at the farm. So the enemy built a farm and then I captured it. Farms are a way to generate gold other than your mine. And they work during the night. So you type 4 letters to sow the field, and then it'll take a while, and eventually I'll be able to harvest that by typing 4 more words, and then I'll have to re-sow it. I'm gonna send these guys. It looks like the enemies are just kind of standing still, so I'm gonna get really aggressive here. Oh, and every building I have that produces a unit increases that unit cap by 8. So I can only build 8 archers and 8 pikemen. I'm gonna send one more archer, actually. Over this way. Yeah, this will be actually ready to harvest soon. And those units are going to capture. As far as I can tell, one unit captures as fast as many units. How come I can't? Oh. So yeah, I'll harvest from the farm now. CGKP and replant it. I built up my economy kind of crazy because I've just been turtling, so I can afford to just hire all these guys right off the bat. And I can build some buildings over here, which is going to be... I'm actually just going to build 2 horse places and guard them until I can build horsemen. Actually, I'm just going to be aggressive because I'm on a pretty easy difficulty. I'm going to start just like walking down. What the hell? So yeah, I can say from just playing on some of the harder, like the really hard mode on this game, that like there is a level of, a surprising level of just strategy even without the typing to this game. But in this case, on normal mode, I can pretty much just do whatever I want at this point, because I turtled appropriately on this level, so... So I'm probably just gonna... Oh, and there's an optional objective to go down to the lower area here, which I guess I'm gonna do right now. What the hell? And then I can get this extra swordman building for free. But I'm just gonna... I think I have enough units right here to just, like, win right now. And yeah, like, when the game gets to the point where you're controlling, like, multiple fronts of things at the same time, that's when it gets really crazy to me. Like, what I just did there, if I was actually having to do that, where I moved multiple units while also still kind of mining. It just gets really fun. Oh, and it's got online multiplayer, too, which I haven't done yet. The Dead Machine Award last year. I am the Dead Machine. But I'm just gonna capture his base in the lower left there and win, so... And from what I've seen, there's like an interactive... oh, you can hear the...
Rumpel had been captured and Glenford was safe again. But before the people of Glenford had time to celebrate, some devastating news reached the village. King Karl had unexpectedly passed away, and the people of Minsteria were in deep sorrow.
Pop those people. I actually kind of really like... Lends it a real charm that it's just like him recording with, like, his headset mic. I like it a lot. Oh, and I unlocked this by getting enough stars, which was incredibly difficult. I'll just quickly show it off. The whole point of this level is they wanted to show, like, things you could do. So, like, in this one, you don't build units manually, you've just got 2... Well, you don't, like... So you've got 2 buildings that just build pikemen, and then you've got other units, but you have a laser. And so you basically like use these guys to capture and hold the various parts of this level, while you also zap everything with a friggin' laser. And like at first you can zap all the enemies with a laser yourself, especially on this difficulty, but like as it goes on, especially on the heroic difficulty, there's a point where you have to be maneuvering your units while you're also manually zapping all the enemies yourself. And they said that this level was mostly just made to show off like what you can do with the level editor. And I think that's really cool, and I think some of the things that are not in the campaign but are in the interactive glossary here, like there's... See, this thing just shows you like... It's kind of like here's all the units and buildings that you can have, and we explain what they do when you select them, and you can spawn in enemies to test them. So like there's the alchemist here. By building it you get a couple extra spells, but also you can go in and look at the recipe it needs and then type that recipe. And when you do that you'll get increased magic production for a while. And these are all the different spells. You hold Alt to bring up the spell menu and then you type a letter and then you type something if you need to select it, like root, which will freeze all enemies in place in an area. Oh, and another thing that's only in this... Wait, here's my... There's unit upgrades that you can get in the town, and then there's also 3 special, like, massive units. Like the catapult, and the golem, and the horse. The horse is a unit that I think is invincible, and when it gets where it's going, it drops off 3 swordsmen, which is cute. The catapult, I think, is mostly an anti-turtle mechanic. By which I do not mean our good friend Turtle. And I think the golem's just sort of like, I have a shit ton of money and I'd like to spend it, please. And when you finish building the golem and enchanting it, which by the way, I don't need to be here for it to doing it, but I'm just letting the animation play out. It's a wooden horse turtle, so you don't attack it. And then he just sits there and he's like, oh hey. And also, if you exit out, he's just sort of standing there in the town, which I like. Like, But then you activate a special unit, and then you type the path you want it to take. And in the golem's case, it will follow that path and attack any enemies it finds, and then just stand wherever you leave it. If I type this in. Like, they've even already got like a tutorial testing ground area. I just think this is a really well thought out game and I would really like to play more of it. I don't know if I'm interested in the multiplayer, but that also seems very fully featured. I feel like I'm gonna get destroyed by like super typists, but maybe not. I'm a pretty good typer. But yeah, I would really recommend trying that one out because it's really fun to just learn it and play it as it is right now. Just those 3 levels. Really love. That's probably my second favorite game. And my remaining 2 games are pretty damn short. But, in fact, this game right here, I really like this demo. I don't know how they're going to make a full game out of it, and I'm not sure that they can. And I don't think I trust them to make a good full game out of it. But as a demo, it's pretty fun. And it's pretty fast. And it's pretty weird. And I like that. It's called Boomerang X, and you'll see it on screen once it's loading. Yep, that worked. Quiet. Balan Wonderworld. It is wild to me that Balan released a demo like a week before this Steam festival, and then they're like, well, we can just put it in the Steam festival, right? We're indie, technically. So yeah, this is your boomerang, the eponymous boomerang. You can charge the throw by holding it, and then it bounces around like crazy. And you can hit this button to call it back, which feels pretty good. Or you could click the throw button again to teleport to it. Also, it's someone the exiled tyrant? I didn't read it. If I lose a hit point, I can stand in this and regain it, but I start with only 1 hit point, so that's not relevant yet. I really, really like the area design in this game. Like, this just looks really cool. Oh, and if you don't call it back, it will sort of like float near you. You can run away from it like this. Whee! Anyways, so the goal here, it will spawn a bunch of enemies, but you only need to kill the ones with yellow dots above their heads. And you see how many yellow dots you need in the top right there. And also at the start of each wave. And it's ultimately pretty simple, but like, it's pretty fun to just sort of slingshot yourself around. Oop, I got hurt. I should probably be careful. Oh, and if something gets close to you... Oop. I was talking too much. Wait a minute. Is that a secret? Probably not, right? Oh wow, it doesn't even let me up there. Okay. Fair enough. If you get close to an enemy and they're like behind you, it actually has this cool feature, which I'm going to try and show off. You can see the edge of your screen get all inky, which I think is really neat because it gives you just like a split second to get out the frickin' way. Oh, there's another thing you can do. Why, if you're flinging through the air and you just hit space, the jump button, you will stop your momentum, which gives you a nice little extra element of control. It's handy when you want to be exact. Now, one problem with this game is that it gives you so much goddamn control, I don't really understand how it's supposed to challenge you very much. Like, I can literally just do this, and I don't know how anything's supposed to hit me ever in the entire world. Right? Like, I mean, it's super fun to play a game where they just give you all the power you'd ever want, and then some. But I don't know how you make a full game out of that. But god, at least for like a several minute demo, it looks and feels so cool, I don't care that much. And there's one more feature that we don't have introduced yet, so I'm not using it. I'm not actually sure I can use it yet. I think it gets introduced in the next room. Bonk. And we have at least one friend we want to meet. We'll meet in a moment, I think. No, I think we don't meet him yet. Here we go. You touch this and you get an extra health point. Another one of those later. The tuning court. Oh, this place is cool. We got Flux. I don't think it explains what Flux is until the next room. And I don't remember... Oh, yes. So that's what... So if Flux is a button, while I'm charging the boomerang, if I hold F, it slows down time. And I have a limited use each boomerang throw. I have to throw the boomerang to get it back. But it's very handy for, like... Well, you'll probably see in a second. Oops! I'm just gonna let that happen. So I'm gonna get back here. Yeah, now it tells me what Flux is. So that's too far away even for a charged boomerang to get to. So we jump, we use Flux, and then we use space, and we land. I can see having to do really fast platforming be where the challenge in this game comes from. The Grudge Pit. So yeah, with slow-mo at any time we want, teleporting whenever we feel like, and a charged attack, a ranged attack that kills everything. We're basically just insanely powerful at this point. I don't know how you lose, but, God, it's fun, though. Now, we do have a special enemy up here. He can only be hurt by hitting the gem on his back, so you do need to carefully, like, fling yourself... Well, not so carefully. But you do need to fling yourself around behind him. In order to get him. And he will spawn other enemies, too. The flying guys. Oh, I missed. Oh, dang it. That would have been a cool shot at the end there, but I didn't get it. So we're at the Shrine of Cassiopeia and a friend. Tapan. You remember Tapan? Good friend. You aren't one of the Yoran Mantids. Not enough limbs, not enough antennae. Where have you dropped in from? I've been alone on this island ever since these... I'm so sorry. I've been alone on this island ever since these things wiped out the Yoran. My name is Tapan. I am terrible at singing, better at cooking. Not same. We've got Mantid Weapons. Of all the terrible, terrible ideas I've heard and had myself, I can definitely say this is a bad idea. A pretty cool weapon, though. Big and nasty, like a hawk. So I don't know if this is supposed to imply that we're at, like, bug level, like a hawk is huge to them. Or if that's just like a saying. Or maybe this is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Let me grab this so I stop hearing noises. Oh, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Found an explorer bug. This shrine is one of the last quiet spots on the island. And it has the best tasting slime. Try some. Like a hawk. So good at playing music it made magic happen. Imagine that. Tapan is slurping slime. It doesn't say this is an action, so I'm assuming that Tapan is just saying that out loud. The Valley of the First Nymphs. Uh-oh. I thought that was the last one, so I was just going in for it. Oh yeah, and we've got a new type of enemy, these wheels. They can only be hit from the side. And, they roll at you. They're actually pretty dangerous. Unless you're in the air, and then they're not dangerous. And there's no reason why you wouldn't be in the air, so they're not that dangerous. They're dangerous if you're not in the air and or not moving fast, which, like, I'm always one of those things, at all times. In the game and in real life. Dang it, I missed. I missed again. There we go. Where's the last one? There he is. That's not the last one, I miscounted. I thought I looked up in the corner and there was one more, and there wasn't. There was more than one more. I juked that one and that one. Oh god. I guess this does get a little complicated at the end here. So yeah, my main concern with this game is I don't know how you keep this varied and fun for long enough to be a whole game. And challenging. But like, in terms of just basic, is it fun to do this shit? God, it's fun to do this shit. It's extremely fun to do this shit. I love doing this shit. The neat little area. And that's the end of the demo. It's a pretty short one. It was fun. I like that. Again, it's just one where it's like, that's just fun to do. And for my last demo, switch over to controller first. But the last demo here is something that I've actually... it's already out. You can play it. It's on the Epic Game Store already, which I didn't know. I played this at the demo of this at PAX East a while back, but didn't really get a great chance at it then. And it's also apparently on Switch. It has been for a little bit. But they're releasing it on Steam, so they got to put the demo in the Games Festival. Which, sure, why not? That's true, Super Hot was pretty short. But even then, I feel like Super Hot had more depth to its challenge than that game currently does. As much fun as it is. There you go. So this is Blood Roots, which is a game that is offering a free copy of the game if you become one of the top 5 people while speedrunning it. And I looked at the times, and I decided that mechanically I wasn't going to be able to beat them doing it straight. So I decided to try and find a way to, like a new route or a new glitch that would allow me to do stuff. And I found a lot of glitches, and the problem is none of them are faster. So what I'm going to do is play through this demo once, to show you what it's like, and then I'm going to play through it again to show you all the glitches I found. And don't worry, it's not very long. But I found some fun stuff. At its core, this is sort of like a beat 'em up, but you're running constantly at all times, and everything dies in one hit. So yeah, you can run around, you can jump, you can attack, but your basic fist attack sucks, because it's just short range and it takes a long time to recover. But you can pick up nearly anything and use it as a weapon. Pick up the carrot, you can pick up the rock. Generally speaking, more interesting things are better weapons. For instance, this carrot, you can see in the lower left, it's got one icon, which means it's a one-hit thing, and that's all you get. The lantern, on the other hand, was very powerful, like, throw attack. Yeah, I don't think any of the things I found are useful for the speed run of this demo is the problem. I'm like almost certain I have tried to make them useful. So yeah, the basic premise is here, hold on. If you get hit once, you restart the area, but it's so fast it doesn't matter. You can pick up this post, but you only get hit once. An axe is pretty good because it's a... Oh, yeah. The last dude you kill in an area has a special cinematic based on what you do. You can even pick up this door that gets knocked off and just sort of toss it, and that'll kill pretty well. The axe is good because it's a basic swing. These are the slightly harder enemies in this demo. They will run at you with an axe, and you can't really dodge them. You can pick up this hay bale, which won't kill, but it will stun. If you jump on a barrel, you can do this shit. Oh, I also could have run him over by standing on this. And these are sort of ricochet things. Like, everything just, like, kills in this game, and it's really, really fun to do. And the killing animations are all unique for the final one, too. I wonder if this has a special animation if it's I kill someone with it last. Who knows? Who can say? The cutlass is extremely good. So is this thing. I can cut down this tree, not that I want to. And then, this is how you shoot a cannon in this game. You shoot yourself upwards, naturally. Oh, I'll show you one glitch right now, actually. Because it's fun. Yeah, this is the final area. You basically just walk up and get ready to stab this dude. So you're supposed to walk up and attack, but what if, as I'm attacking, I restart the area? Well, oh wow, I got it real dark. It's not usually this dark. You can usually see. Usually you'd be able to see that it's just dim and I'm walking super fast with a really awkward animation. But instead it's too dark to see. That's one thing I found, which was not helpful. But it's fun. And that's the whole demo. And we'll actually get to see the current top times in a second, I think. Yes. So I'm at number 65 points-wise, which means, roughly speaking, I'm at number... Or 66, sorry. Roughly speaking, I'm probably the 66th fastest, also. Oh no, I guess the current best times are on the main menu, but they're all about 50 seconds. And the best I got with any of my strats was 1:10. And I don't think that my strats could do any better. But I'm going to show off some of the fun stuff I found on the way. I actually tried the restart as a speed strat because I wasn't sure if restarts counted towards your final time and that would make me walk faster. And doing it that way would make it so I wouldn't need to bring the cutlass there. But I'll get to that. So the speed strat for this area is pretty basic. You just... Oh no, wait. I fucked up, actually. The speed strat for this area is you punch this dude, but you punch him close enough to this fence post that you can pick up the fence post to interrupt your punch animation at the end. And then you kill this dude with this door because the thrower is a throw thing, and that means that it doesn't have a kill animation at the end. And that's pretty much all you can do in that area. More or less. I have not found a way to not kill those three guys. For this area, I found a way to not kill this dude, which is fun. You just go over here. I actually found a passive strat for this whole... Maybe I'll do the passive strat last. What's a good thing to do? Oh yes, I know. Let's get this guy out of the way too. So, a fun thing about the ladder is you can jump with it and it does this special jump. And a fun thing about this game is that, like, when you pick things up, you sort of dash to them. And, oh, that's not working out very well for me this time. Ooh, this one's particularly naughty. Come on. This one's extremely finicky. It's probably the most finicky one I found, and it wouldn't save time even when it's not finicky. Shit. This can work. The problem, so these doors, you might think I'm high enough. I'm not high enough. These doors extend invisibly extraordinarily high. Now I'm probably high enough, right? Maybe? Just maneuver a little bit over. Nope, I was not high enough. Or maybe I just wasn't close enough, because it... So the ladder strat sucks so much for this reason. You basically have to hope on RNG that he decides to do it, because there's no timing that makes it work. But sometimes he does the climb. You can sort of try and like maneuver him in midair to be next to it in such a way that it'll work. There we go. I did it. So that's fun. That was one of the last strats I found, and I knew immediately it was just nothing at all. But now I will show the strat I spent the most time attempting. Actually, I'm going to show this strat first. Because I found it first. And it's stupider. I did discover this. And if I do it just right, I can get under the door, but that doesn't do anything because I can't get far enough under the door that it triggers it as, oh, you passed the door, and now when you die you will respawn past the door. And there's no way I can do that. There's an invisible wall that doesn't let you do it. There's a couple other ways you can get outside the level, but they all end up with me doing basically the same thing. But the most promising shit was this item, which usually you just grab onto people. You launch at after you hit them. So my strat was to use this to launch up here. I'm actually gonna kill these guys. I usually wouldn't, but what the hell. So what I found out, what I noticed when I was playing this was, so if you miss, you do this, right? But if you really observe it, you'll notice there's kind of a weird frame of animation when it comes back to him, where he sort of like sees. If you look, he sort of looks like he's standing on the ground, right? Like as it comes back. And it turns out, as far as the game is concerned, wait, I've actually forgotten this specific timing because I learned to do this a different way. As far as the game is concerned, he is on the ground. Which is fun. Now, obviously, this is slow as balls. It will eventually get me over this door. At first, I thought this door was infinitely tall, but it's not. But it'll take a while. But then, so I was like, okay, so that's what I found out one night. And then I went to bed and I was like, well, this is just non-viable. And then I was like, but hang on. Like, how could I, you have to wait till it's coming back to do the jump. That's the timing on that. And I was like, hold on. If I do this, look how quickly it comes back. Now I need to relearn this timing. This will take a second. God dang it. This actually isn't that hard. I just don't remember the timing at all. It's surprisingly lenient. Oh man, wow, I'm having a time of it. There we go. That's the timing. Ah, shoot. So the problem is if you get too close to the door, it starts going through the door, and then the timing changes. And also, once you get to the top and you can get over the wall, it goes over the wall, and you have to do the other timing of the other one. Which is, tricky. I really like this one. This is my favorite glitch that I found, and I found a lot of uses for it, and none of them are real uses. God. I got this pretty consistent before. Got it. Okay, I'm over. You can't progress this way until you go back this way and trigger that you've gone through. Or you can actually go high enough that you can go over both of the invisible walls, but that's way slower. So the strat I was using was oops, I have to restart the whole level, unfortunately. The strat I was using was basically to launch myself really high by like hitting that one enemy with this attack like at the top of the hill so that I could get a head start. And then I could just do that perfectly and I'd land right over. There's two problems, is that one, like that still takes a while. Two, it's barely faster than killing everyone in the whole area because you can just kill it. If you route it out right, you can kill everyone in this whole area stupidly fast. And three, you want the cutlass here. That cutlass, the sword that makes me dash forward, is insane because you can mash the attack button on it and just zoop, 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 zoop all the way there. You can clear this whole area in like a second and a half if you mash it right. So you want the cutlass here, and there's no way to get the cutlass here if you're using that to skip. Except there is. There is a way to do it. You have to shove the cutlass through the door, drop it, and then go pick up the ball and chain, or the bear trap there, and use that. Unfortunately, that's like also really slow, and ultimately it's just never going to beat killing the enemies because you can kill enemies really fast in this game. So my entire speedrun strat that I spent a while on is ruined. But what I realized is it does enable me to do a low percent run. Oh, hi, Shell. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. That's ruined. So my low percent run is also a pacifism run, and I know it doesn't look like that, but I have yet to find a way to not kill these three dudes. I simply don't have any tools. I have tried, actually. I've tried shoving these boxes here everywhere that I can. I've tried doing everything. I just cannot find a way around this door. So I guess these three guys just... I kill these three, and then I feel immense remorse, and I never want to do it again. I draw this dude over here so that I can jump around him. Or fail to do so. That's fine. Here, come here. Yeah, that was wrong. I needed to be on the... This is probably the hardest part of the pacifism run right here. It's literally this bit. But it's not that hard. I just need to jump on the hay bale and the box, or at least one of them. Then I pick this up. Oh no, I killed a man. You can't jump on the barrel. Okay, the hay bale doesn't kill him, so it's fine. Oh no! Ah, I fucked up. And then you just have to get it up. And then you do the ladder strat here, and then you do the other strat that I had with the trap. And you just make sure not to kill anybody on your way up there by routing around them carefully but quickly. And you can do a low percent. And that's useless and doesn't get me a free game. So that's what I spent 2 hours on. And yeah, and you still have to kill 3 dudes, so it's I can't get around. If I could get around killing those first 3 dudes, I might record it and like upload it as a joke to the devs and be like, "Give me a free game." But like I can't figure a way to do that, so womp. So those were, I think, most of the best demos that I liked. There's a couple others I liked. I really liked the Chicory one, but like I don't think it's very streamable, so I'm not going to stream it. But for the remainder of my time, I'm going to play a couple rounds, or a couple cycles of Rain World. It's a very good game. On my one. This is my... You remove this. Give me a sec. Capture Rain World, please. Thank you. So some of you saw me stream this. Some of you have not. A cute kitty cat slug cat game. And I'm actually in a new area, so... new-ish. I have no food. That's rough. I just barely made it here. So, I made it to this area, and I had to cross a really long area with a bunch of really evil birds. And I made it here, but I didn't find any food. So I'm in an unfamiliar area, and I'm empty-stomached. So hopefully I find something going forward. Oh, right. I made it past them, and now I'm in this area. Which is uncomfortably electric. I literally just entered this area. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what kind of creatures it's got. I got nothing. This is as much as I've explored of it. I guess I can actually take a second here and describe the game. I'm Slugcat. Let's not describe the game when I'm on a pole that's gonna kill me. If I fall off. Wait. Is it death down here? What? Okay, that doesn't look like death to me. That looks like you can fall down. Death just kind of comes to you in this game. Sometimes. But I didn't like that one. That one seems kind of... I'll describe more of this game when I'm on, like, solid ground where I feel I can do so. Nice. Eat these berries. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna get on that then. This game is primarily just about exploration and carefully making your way through a world that is very dangerous for all sorts of reasons. Sometimes it's because creatures want to eat you, and sometimes it's just because the environment be like that. It's also very, like, I want to say physics-based, but I don't know that that's the right word. But it, the way that everything moves is simulated, effectively. Like, you'll notice that, like, I'm not doing canned animations. Like, I'm actually made of, like, not polygons, but whatever you'd call them. Oop. I think I gotta get up through that, but how? I think there's a little thing there, right? There is not. Oh, I didn't see this. There's a little tunnel here that I had missed. Yeah. Okay, now that I'm on more solid ground, I'm going to quickly explain. So I can move around. I've got to jump. Got to crouch. I can crawl through tunnels. I can pick things up, like this rock, and I can throw things, and I can also store one object in my stomach, which right now is this cool blue thing. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ! That's fucking Rain World for you. Jesus fuck. Okay, well he's still up there. So that was actually a pretty good tutorial on what Rain World's like. Okay, so that one's usually camouflage, but it looks like he's not very good at camouflaging right there, so... I don't know. Oop, he's moving. Oh man, he's just gonna be right above me. This sucks. Gonna drop on me any moment. Thankfully, they're a little clumsy, usually, if they... God, he's just, like, right the fuck up there. Yep, yep. Those ones have big tongues. Oh man, I don't like it. No, 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 no! Please! Oh god, I've never escaped from his tongue before. Here, chase me in here. Come on. Oh god, he can do the tongue in the tunnel? I did not even know that. Oh man. The camouflage ones tend to like to give up a little sooner than some of the other lizards, because they prefer to wait for their prey. Well, what would you say he was doing? I would say he had a tongue in the tunnel. Oh, here's a little passageway. These 3 dots mean it goes to another room. It's like, this is a passage to another room. Now, to be clear, all creatures can go through those. Like, that's not just for me. This is not like Metroid where you... Oops. That was totally my fault. I shouldn't have been talking doing a tricky jump like that. I was so relieved that I made it past the camouflage reptile that I just sort of started jumping footloose and fancy free. This is definitely a game where like you have to be really careful about how you jump, because it's really easy to screw it up. It rewards being very careful and like really judging. It feels a lot like it's simulating being like actual wildlife is sort of the idea. Except obviously it's not real wildlife. So a fun thing you might think is, well, the lizard's right above you, right? And the answer is maybe. That's not guaranteed. They can be anywhere they want. Oh man, I actually can see, oh, if the light lights up, I might be able to see his shadow. Another really neat thing is that the game actually simulates a 3D environment. Or maybe it's actually in 3D, I don't know. But like, you can see shadows in the background if there's an enemy above you. I don't see one, but that doesn't necessarily say much. He's pretty small. And this is not consistent lighting. The shadow thing is mostly useful for the very big birds who sometimes try to eat you. Okay. We are good here. We're not good. We're not good. We are so far from good. Oh my god. Fuck. He can crawl in the background like that too, which is very bad for me. Oh god. No, no, no. I can't do anything here. Nope, I'm done. I shouldn't have done that. I should have tried to juke him lower. Brutal. Wow, you're not even going to take a moment to... He's just going to go back. Camouflage. This guy's a real meanie. This is a cycle system, which I'll explain later. But ultimately, right now, I don't really lose anything from dying, is the good news. Because I don't have anything left to lose. So yeah, I guess I'll explain the general flow, since I can't really find a place to safely explain the movement. This is some food that I can eat, and you notice when I eat it, some blue circles, or white circles appear on the lower left. Once I have 4 of those, I have enough to safely, rest. And if I get to a restroom, which are marked by those little horseshoes, and also on the map, you'll see it like that. If I go in a restroom, then I get to save, and that's like a checkpoint, and I advance to the next day. And if I don't have enough food, I can still advance to the next day, but I don't save, and it's really brutal, and you super don't want to do that if you can avoid it. So your main goal is to progress through the world while also finding some food to eat, and then finding save points to rest at. And it's important that you find the save points, because if I hold Y, you will see in the lower left, around that upside down 2, how there's a bunch of dots. That's my timer. That's how much time is left in the day. And the thing about Rain World is that at the end of the day, the rains come, and they come slow at first, but not... They very quickly come very quickly. And, the rains, if you're above ground, will immediately wash you away. Like, you don't even see what happens, you just kind of die. If you're below ground, it starts filling everything up with water. Oh, he's right there. He's even looking at me. This son of a fucking bitch. I don't even know if you can see him on the stream. Yeah, okay. Hey, which way you want to go? Where you want to go? That way? I'm going this way. Oh. Oh, that's the plan, huh? Come on, fucker. Come on, fucker. Fuck is... You're... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Grab pole, grab pole. Shit, shit. The real hard one. There are parts of this game that are just like insanely hard sometimes. And it's a little random, although this dude seems to pretty consistently be here. Oh, he's gonna not chase me. Chance. He fell. come on, 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 come on. Nope, 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 nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fuck you. I threw it the wrong way. I fucked up. Maybe I can get him to chase me down here. I think I just kind of have to. Jesus. Where'd he go? I lost him. That was what the cool blueberry did, by the way. I was hoping to use it to stun him or, like, startle him, but I threw it the wrong direction in a panic. Pretty common. To fuck things up because you're panicking in this game. Oh, you're right there. Okay. Oops. This one's real tricky. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get around him. He's like asleep. Or at least he's chilling. He was super reluctant to chase me before. Nope. Come on. Really? He is obstinate as hell, this fucker. Is there another way to approach this? If I had a spear or a... there's a rock right there. I can just make him... There we go. No? He does not want to go in here. They usually love crawling in things like this. No! God damn it! Uh-oh. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find something that I can throw at this stupid jerk. There's no spears here. Well, I guess I have my blue thing back. Maybe I'll just use it. I don't know if that'll work, but it might. Oh, you know what? First things first. Don't waste my time getting this food. I need to beat it. There's a spear. There's a spear there. Excellent. New plan. Spear. Spears are extremely good, and there's usually a lot of them around. Although it depends what area you're in. I'm gonna make that jump for that berry. I need food pretty bad. I probably should have grabbed those 2 berries down there. But now's no time to second guess. Anyways, so you really want to get to a shelter with food before the rains come. But you also want to get certain places in this world. And there's like different areas you progress through. And the main goal is you're trying to find a way to get back to your family because you were separated. Alright. Shit. Ah, that's not what I wanted. I actually did mean to throw it into the wall there, but I didn't mean to fall off in the process. So I can grab that spear now that it's in the wall. God damn it. Ugh, he's picking the right directions and everything. There's gotta be a better way to approach this. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There's not. That's it. Dang it. Okay, I'm not approaching this right at all. I haven't been this hard stuck in a while, actually. Sometimes the game just throws really hard shit at you, and you just get stuck for a bit. And usually the solution is like, come back later, but I don't want to do that. I want to go this way. I do quite a bit of effort getting here. I should keep my eyes out for a spear anywhere. Oops. A lot of the fun in Rain World is, you spent 10 minutes doing all this complicated stuff, and then you decided to jump off a cliff. Like a dummy. Although in this case it wasn't so much 10 minutes as it was, like, immediate. Death comes swift to a cute little cat in a hard little world. A hard big world. Whatever. Sometimes you enter tunnels wrong and you move slower in them until you reorient yourself, which is very cute to me. Okay. So what's my current plan? He's a little higher this time, which might actually be good for me. Not that good. Oh, it is that good. Oh, shit. Nope. Yes, okay. Oh, God. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Oh, I can climb up through this! Oh, shit, I can just go the other way. I didn't see these tunnels before. Well, now I've enticed him to guard the area I absolutely have to go to, so that was probably a poor choice that I made here. But I know how to get around this now, and it was actually really obvious in retrospect. But I might die here, I think. Yep. Okay, well, I know what to do, and the answer was literally look to your left. I think it would be really good to have a 15-foot tongue as long as it goes up. I'm assuming it's like those, like, frog tongues where it's like it goes all the way up and wraps around their brain. Right? That's frogs. Or is that some sort of newt? I don't remember. Anyways, the answer is to go to the left and not disturb him if he's on the top right, which he's always going to be. So, like, basically, I think enemies have areas where they tend to be, and, like, I think the game keeps track of where some enemies, like, rested for the night. But where they go during the day is, like, very up to them. But this dude doesn't tend to wander very far, which is kind of unfortunate for us, because he's sort of a sit still and wait for you to show up camouflage kind of predator. Some enemies will chase you between rooms really brutally. Some enemies are just, sometimes you'll be wandering around and there's this one enemy type that's like a pack. I don't even want to call them an enemy because they can be friends too, but oh yeah, if you crouch for a moment you can do a long jump. I should have done this in the first place. If you die repeatedly in this game in the same spot, then you either don't know something and should go somewhere else until you learn it, or you just need to approach the situation very different. You're probably just missing something. This is a hard game. And sometimes you do kind of die randomly. But also, like, you just do this. He's not gonna block you that hard. Oh, I can see you roaring at me over there, but you're not gonna come chase me. I'm too far away, you lazy fat piece of shit. He's not fat. That's not fair. Damn it. Okay, whatever. I know what I'm doing now. I think I'm in a pretty late game area here. Because it's very unlike anything I've been in before. Well, he's fat because he ate me so many times. He's full of slug cat. Dual fisting these berries, I love it. I will take one spear. Spears are great because they're pretty good as weapons. They're also pretty good for just sort of scaring things off. But also you can throw them into walls to make like poles you can grab onto. You can do all kinds of things with spears, really. I love fisting berries, it's true. Gotcha. I kind of thought I'd screwed that jump up for some reason. I just felt it. Okay, let's be real careful here. Shall we? Actually, I might just be able to do this. No, I probably can't. Okay. There we go. That's not so hard. You just do the big jump. If you crouch down and hold A, you like charge up for... Oh! Okay, those guys are here. That thing is a fake pole that will kill you if you touch it. So don't touch it. Don't do that. I don't know why I would touch it in this case. It's pretty far off to the side, but... Oh shit, I just saw a thing up there right before I fell off. Fucker. Holy Jesus! This is the hardest area I've ever been in, actually. That's kind of nuts. I've never been in, like, there's been places where it's like one thing is hard. This might actually be like the end of the game right here. It's very possible. I found this weird robot girl thing. And it seemed to be stuck, and the hologram thing that's my friend was guiding me to her, and then after I met her, he started guiding me here. It was very possible that, like, this is my objective. I need to find something here that will help her, and then she'll help me? There's no real dialogue in this game. There's a tiny bit of tutorial text, so there's a lot of, like, you don't know what's going on. Which is fair, because I don't think the slug cat knows what's going on. And you can just wander around if you want, like, nothing's stopping you. You don't have to go anywhere. Alright. Oops. No, wait, that was correct. Slugcat is sentient because we see a little bit in the intro, which I guess I could show off. Oop, okay. Which one of you is fake again? The one on the right, right? Yeah. Fucking oh shit. Jesus fucking Christ. He ate my spear! Dick! Oh god, I'm out of spear. Okay, time for the old juke play. Juke! I don't know how to lure him into the fake pole because it's all the way on the right and I can't get on the other side of it. Fuck. Shit. I shouldn't have dropped off that pole. That was a mistake. It's fine. Oh, maybe if he tongues the pole, though. No, come on. Let go, you asshole. Damn it. Okay. I don't really know which one of the actions I do make him stop doing this, but... Oh god, he might get me this time. Oh god, he's coming closer. Oh shit! Oh, I'm not getting off this fucking pole, dude. Oh god, he's coming closer. Oh god. I really wished I hadn't used up my 2 spears. Fuck off! This is extremely horrifying. Yeah, this whole this whole world is kind of some sort of post-industrial wasteland. And I'm not totally sure if it's supposed to be humans or not that left this all behind. I really want him to try and tongue the thing, but I don't think it'll work. Oh, did you just give up? Are you tired of having your tongue strung around, you dick? Jesus. Okay. Don't see any others. They're here, they're well camouflaged. I did use up half my day doing that, and I'm still a food short. So that is kind of problematic for me. Oh, maybe there's something up here. There's a little passage I can see. Huh. You know what? I would rather be inside, I think, than out. What the fuck is that? Is that a bad thing? Do you hurt me? You don't. You're just kind of here. Okay. You make pulls for me sometimes. Fine with that. We can hang out. Yes, this way. I could try and get something from up there, but... Well, I have enough food to hibernate, so I think I should probably rush. By which I mean I definitely shouldn't rush because I will die immediately. That's how it works. I have the ultimate power. Holy shit. Fuck yes. I think I possibly could eat this, friend, and that I could put him in my stomach, because Blood Cat likes putting useful things in their stomach. I don't think this one's gonna work. Not like that. Oh, there's a thing over there. Whee! Oops. Not exactly what I wanted. I will just... Oh, I can't climb up here, I see. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to, disturb you? Ah. Get up, please. Come on, Slug Cat, you can get up there. Okay, I'm gonna have to go the other way. My loop-de-loop was unfortunately not. It's a little too exuberant. I should be able to slide in somewhere on this wall, I think. Here we go. Grab some berries, too. Pictures of Spider Cat. Have the moment of truth. Not actually what I was going for, but it'll do. I wanted to swing on the middle thing. Oh boy. So you might think this isn't too dangerous, because if I fall, I'm live, but I am pretty fucking low on time at this point. And it takes a while to get up here, so if I fall, I don't know that I make it to a rest point. Oh, thank God. Oh, and a cool flower. Yes! Hell yes. Someone who's pretty good at games and has played a lot of them. Most games don't really make me feel tension. This one really fucking does. Whew. Oh, that doesn't count as being the chieftain? Alright. These are little sub-objectives that I progress, and I've only done one of them, ever. They all progress through different things. Like, one of them is, like, find a new area, and another one is, like, befriend, like, make bugs be your allies in some way or another. Or not bugs, just anybody. And I think once you fill them up, you get one free fast travel to any other rest place you've been to. That's what I got the first time anyway. I didn't realize that I was using up my free token though, so I kind of wasted it. Anyways, so you want to rest here. It uses up 4 slots, and you go up 1 in the cycle. You'll notice these symbols here are sort of on a strip. You go up 1 in the strip. There are 5 symbols, and you can only go to a new area if you're... There are certain doors, usually ones that lead to new areas, where you have to be a certain height on the cycle. So basically, like, it's possible that you get to a door to an area you want to go to, but you're not high enough on the cycle, so you have to spend a cycle or two, like, foraging for food and resting safely, and then you can pass through. So you don't want to die too often. And that weird plant, the yellow plant that I just ate, it gave me a shield, so I can die once without dropping back in the cycle. And I think that's all the cycle does, is those doors. It's possible it's something else. I don't really know. I think it's just that. I'm gonna do one more cycle here, unless I die really quick, in which case I might do 2. I'm glad we're friends, Tongue Slug. Oh! He's just going back and forth, what the fuck? I don't like that. I really, really want to eat these berries. Nope, 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 we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We are going to go without those berries. They are a trick. Oh my god, what is that? I don't like the noises. I don't like the movement. I feel like I'm about to die. Oh, it's so big. It's very large. Oh, it's coming towards me. That's never good. Hi? Friend? It's waving hello. And I'm waving goodbye. Fuck, the lizard. He's so excited, he's just chasing his own goddamn tail. Oh, come on. Eve. Sometimes, when you're a prey animal, you just kind of gotta wait for someone to get tired of trying to eat you. And that's the strategy. I'm gonna assume I want to go up here and not down, because I've been going up, so I'm going to go more up. You know what? I've got a flower. Nope. I mean, I don't know that's going to kill me. I don't know it for certain. It just stuck a ton. Chip. I can't move. Yep. It grabs the lizard. I want to see how this plays out. Ooh, it spit out little blue dots. Uh-oh. Oh, are you in trouble? Oh, are you in trouble now? Slurp. This rules. Sometimes shit like this just happens. In fact, sometimes it's important. There's a lot of areas where it's like, you're gonna get past because these two dudes are fighting. Possibly over who gets to eat you. Oh, do you eat that too? I don't think you should eat that. Okay, let's not. Yeah, now I'm gonna lose my little force field here. Which is fine, I'm not very far in the cycle anyway, so even if I get knocked back to start, like... possibly bait them into each other, that's not a non-idea. I would like this dude to leave so I can grab that, though. Because these orange plants are kind of special. Oh, hey. Let me eat this. Get another shield. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. I need to make sure it's in my left hand so that I throw it. I startled it. Yeah, so those are explosive. Which actually might have startled it away. Or it's going after the lizard? Unclear. But I should really make my, I should really be making waves here. Huh, wait, how do I get up there? Okay, yes. God, they really just gave me a whole new movement mechanic. They have not done that before. Just to be clear, this thing is like... I spent this whole game being extremely careful and having really short jumps, and now I can just slingshot anywhere I want at any time. That is so absurdly powerful. I think that big goo jellyfish has some sort of... I think there's some trick to how it senses you that I didn't quite grasp. I don't think it can see me. I think it can, like, feel me. If I let it. Maybe it can see me. It's coming kind of right at me, so actually maybe I am not correct about that. I hope it keeps going. Because I can't, That's kind of a problem for me. Okay, thank you. Okay, thankfully they seem to get bored pretty damn easy. Give it a wide berth here. That wasn't so bad. It's just terrifying, is all. Oh, I saw it. I saw the tentacle. Oh god, it's chasing. Actually, it probably doesn't see me yet, because I think its vision is pretty short. I think it's just sort of doing whatever. But this is problematic for me, personally. This is kind of a huge problem for me. Is that I don't know how to get any higher up, and, But the spear. If this guy wasn't here, I'd know how to do it, but it's a two-step process. Shit, I threw it the wrong way. Okay, I'll just try and make this work. Nope, nope, nope. It hears sound, I think. Because it seems to have come back when it heard that. I think it can see me if it's really close. I'm not gonna take a risk, because if I, like, miss a jump, I'm just gonna land on that fucking tentacle and I'm dead. Okay. I didn't want to grab the, Oh god. Yeah, see, it senses my footsteps when I land hard. Oh god. That, yeah, every time I land, it lights up. It can feel vibration. That's what it is. It's not hearing me, it's feeling vibration on things it's touching. That's the trick. So I have to land softly. I must land. Oh, that was loud. I don't think it's touching this, so I think I'm okay. Nope. I can't climb up this, right? No. Damn it. If I get up there, maybe I don't. Like, not really experienced with this swing mechanic yet. Oh, that was it, almost. I guess this is where I learn. Oh, I loved it. I almost had it. No, I had it. Oh, did you see that shell? Sorry, I missed it if you said that. I was, occupied. Trying to die. I could tell it wasn't just seeing me. It felt wrong, but I also tell that, like, definitely knew where I was. Okay, maybe I want to swing up on the platform here instead. Damn it, I don't know if this is workable. And I am holy shit low on time. How far away am I from the... Pretty damn far. That's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna explore with what time I have left. I'm going down. When you die, you do keep what map you find, for what it's worth. Oh. Oh! Yeah, well, that's about what I expected. That's fine. I really think it's neat that it actually has to be touching the surface you're on in order to sense you when you touch the surface. Okay, fine. I am leaving. I understand. You are aggressive, territorial. I could go down here. No rule saying I have to go up. Was there another path I missed? Not really. This is a surprisingly linear area, honestly. They are generally not this linear. Oh, there's the thing. Right there. Where does this go? Looks like it goes down. Oh, this is like another path. I bet I'm like right below where I died, right? Well, maybe not right below. Okay, well, this is probably taking me back where I was. I think this is another path to get here, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm gonna keep exploring this way, even if it's backwards. Because, like, if I die, it doesn't really matter. I have no cycles left anyway, so I lose nothing. Oh, yep, and this is where I was. Okay, I made a circle. Knowledge is power. This is where I get my cool friends. I remember this place. I might actually call it. Might just try and eat some things and call it here. 'Cause I think my next step is to spend a couple days, well, not a couple real days, but a couple in-game cycles practicing swinging. It's like they've given me a new thing. Oh, I have a spear. That's why. I was like, why can't I pick up this berry? I'm holding a spear. That's why. I think there may still be a step to it I'm missing. There's a lot of, like, little tricks to stuff in this game. Let's get in an room. But thankfully, they've given me a place that has a lot of berries, although admittedly it's kind of guarded by a lizard, so that's not great to me. I don't love that it's guarded by a lizard, but it does have a lot of berries right next to a rest space, so that's very nice. Whee! Oh, you were at book club? I was wondering where you had gone. I didn't remember. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I'm not gonna go for those berries because... Well, actually, I guess I totally could have. I could have grabbed that while I was swinging, right? It would have been really cool. I didn't believe in myself. Starting to get the hang of this swing a little bit. I wonder if it's different if I hold it or... This is not the place to test that. Very grabbed. He's up there. That's actually really good for me. Oh, no it's not. Oh, he ate a bug. He's fine. That's actually quite good for me. You can get one extra berry here. Oop, he's back already. Look at him poke his little head. He's like, "You eating my berries? You're eating my berries, I knew it." Jerk. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. And unless I get called in for a 4th straight recording, I will see you all on Friday for finally getting to the last Control DLC. And by saying that, I've almost guaranteed that Lemon's gonna call me in for a recording, right? Probably. Look, Shell, it's not my fault. I don't make these choices. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Yell at me. Yell at Lemon. He likes it, I think. Probably. But he'd like to be yelled at, right? Seems like... Hell yeah. And now here's where I go tell Lemon that he should go attack. I like coerce Lemon into attacking Shell, and I get you both to attack each other, and then I can take control of both shows. I'm the puppet master. This is me fading into the background, secretly. That's why I'm getting